It is our Boots on the Ground tour. We have made our way into that Bremen, New Rockford area. Of course, Donny Allmaras with us from Pioneer Agency here in this region. Donny, first of all, appreciate the chance to connect once again.
Thanks for coming out.
Give us an idea. We're trying to get a handle on what's been in the ground, what the conditions are like. What's the spring been like in this particular part of the world?
Well, it's been very challenging for the guys. There's obviously been a lot of moisture, but there's many other areas with so much more. I would say our guys in this country are 60, maybe even more percent done with soybeans. Corn's pretty much done. There's still some guys trying to put just a little bit of wheat in the ground, but people were very aggressive getting their wheat in. And so, yeah, things are finally starting to shape up again after our last 2-inch rainfall.
So when did that happen?
Well, it was last week, and when everybody else got their rain, of course, and it came down reasonably hard, and yeah, 2+ inches. Some guys in this area got over 3 actually.
So is that soil crusting on top, or what's that? What happens there?
Some of it did crust. We had some guys with some blowing issues because after the rainfall, it was blowing very well, very high, I should say. And when guys roll their ground, they roll the ground, it gives an opportunity for some of the land to blow. So
it's amazing to see the way these winds have gone, and still we've got mud underneath.
Yes, guys have been challenging with mud. These sulfurs and pro-tills and all these things, guys have had to spend lots of labor hours just trying to dry the ground out just a little bit so they can get in with the drills and the planters and such.
So did we get what we intended to do for corn acres in this footprint?
We're a little light on the corn, but guys got pretty good jag of corn in the ground. They're motivated because they got the fertilizer either bought or put on, and so that really pushed them into really getting after the corn acres. And obviously the markets are helping.
Did we have to shorten up maturities or anything?
Yeah, lots and lots of guys had to shorten up maturities, which is super fun to deal with. But, it's got to be done.
What about on soybeans? Are we able to hold there?
Yeah, no, they've certainly shortened up maturities on soybeans as well. The 07 guys have moved up to 05s and to 03s. There's lots of 03s going in the ground right now, but a lot of these 07s that we wanted to get in didn't end up going in the ground.
Well, from the agency level, you guys are moving seed a lot then, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, we're very, very busy today. Finally, after the rain, it's finally really opened up, so guys are really hammering right now.
So if we can hold off another, 6, 7, 8 days, we think we'll wrap it up?
I think guys would be almost done in 6, 7, 8 days. The final planting date's coming up on June 10th, but considering the very, very minimal loss on crop insurance if you plant beyond June 10th, I think guys will keep going to June 15th or even a little bit further than that.
The crop, some of it coming up at this point. What's emergence looking like?
Yeah, it looks really good. The small grains, I think, look really good. The areas where guys mudded it in, of course, that's never a great thing to do, but everybody did a little bit of that. But I think it looks really good. The corn looks nice. A few soybeans out of the ground. Yeah, it's off to a pretty good start.
It's really one of those years like we always should, but make sure we get back and check what that stand is looking like, though.
Yeah, for sure. It's been a little bit cold, but it hasn't been that cold. The pinto bean guys, they've been kind of slow getting going with the cold weather, but it's not too cold for soybeans.
What's the weed pressure? What's the concern in this area?
So, yeah, weeds are wild. The grass is growing in the yards, and the weeds are growing in the field. There's grasses. There's the broadleaves, the koch is coming, and we had such a challenging year last year to control the weeds. So we've got seeds out here to no end.
Well, you look at what we had a year ago and how we were probably 20, 30 degrees warmer than we have been here this past week, plus dry a year ago.
Absolutely dry. we had such a challenge just getting the crop to emerge, lack of moisture, and now we just can't even get the crop in the ground.
Well, hopefully we've got some moisture now, and it'll take off when we get some of these heat units coming our direction.
We've got a full soil moisture profile right now, and so yeah, we're going to be good for a while.
Let's keep our fingers crossed for the rest of this growing season. We appreciate the chance to connect, Donny.
Yeah, thank you, Don.
Donny Allmaras with us again in the Bremen, New Rockford area, Pioneer Seed Agency rep right here on the Red River Farm Network.